back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking all about my weight loss journey after baby. So I have lost 40 pounds since I gave birth. It's crazy. I finally hit my goal weight. I lost all of the baby weight and then some. I've got my little man here with me as I always do, so you might hear him talking a little bit in the background. But I've gotten a lot of questions about like what my tips and tricks are and just like an update on losing the baby weight and things like that. So I'm here to talk about that today. And I'll give you really easy ways to achieve your fitness goals this year. I know January, New Year's is the time where we're kicking it into gear with our fitness goals and our New Year's resolutions. So in today's video, I will cover some of my easiest tips and tricks for staying in shape and shedding the postpartum baby weight. Speaking of working out, walking is one of my favorite ways to get in shape. Every single day I take the dogs on an afternoon walk. We have two little dogs, so I will strap the baby to me and take them on a walk around the block, take them on a walk through the park. It actually ends up being somewhat of a workout every day for me because I'm carrying this 20-pound baby and I'm walking two dogs, and like I'm just getting outside and burning those extra calories. So as long as I'm working out throughout the day and then I go on that walk, it ends up feeling like two workouts in one day. So get yourself outside, get yourself walking. If you're newly postpartum and you're still recovering a little bit, then take it easy, take it baby steps. It doesn't have to be a long walk. Even a walk to the mailbox, even a walk to the end of your driveway, or just up and down the street one time, it will get you outside, get you moving, and get your body familiar with shedding some of that weight you're carrying. We also love to go hiking, so that's a really easy way to like do an incline then. It doesn't even feel like working out because even though you're going uphill, you're taking in beautiful scenery. Again, you're getting that fresh air and just getting your body used to doing something different than you're doing all day long. So would highly recommend hiking or walking outside as like an easy way to start to get fit. My next biggest tip is to take your vitamins. So because I'm breastfeeding, I'm currently taking a prenatal. I take a fish oil, even though I'm a vegetarian. My doctor told me to take a fish oil vitamin, so I do that. I also take biotin to help with my hair for postpartum hair loss, which will be my next video coming out. I take biotin, and sometimes I'll take B12 for energy, but just take your vitamins, and if you don't remember to take them, set them out somewhere where you're going to. So for a long time, I would keep my vitamins right next to my coffee maker because I'd get up, I'd make my coffee, I would eat breakfast and take my vitamins. And I would always recommend taking your vitamins with food because otherwise you may feel a little bit sick if you take them on an empty stomach. If you take them with food, then you'll feel a lot better and they'll be able to properly break down in your system. You also won't feel as sick, so you won't be as afraid of taking them the next day either. But when I take my vitamins, especially my prenatals, like I feel the energy going through me. I feel healthier, I feel like my mood's better, my energy's lighter, and then I feel more productive and more motivated to get more done in my day. So take those. Even just like a plain women's multivitamin worked into your schedule will make your body feel so much better. Along the same lines, eating healthy is like my #1 way to lose weight. I've previously talked about how when I was in the postpartum recovery phase, I was eating a lot of like cheese and crackers and chocolate and just snacks and empty carbs and empty calories. And it wasn't doing anything for me to lose the baby weight. So now I'm a lot more conscious about what I'm putting into my body. I try and eat a lot more greens. I try and eat healthy greens, not just iceberg lettuce salads, but like kale salads and deep greens and things that are going to be really rich with nutrients and vitamins and giving you the things your body needs straight from the source aside from the vitamins you're taking. I try and cut out like empty carbs that aren't going to give me energy. Carbs are good, you want to eat them, but you want to be careful what you're eating. So instead of eating cheese and crackers, I now try and eat like eggs with toast, things like that. So I'm getting a good balance of proteins, greens. I don't have meat in my diet, so I try and get that protein elsewhere and the fats elsewhere. I love avocados, things like that. So just educate yourself on healthy foods and things that will be best for your diet and best for your lifestyle. But as soon as I changed up my diet and when I held myself to that diet, and I still do, that's when I noticed the biggest result. I've talked on my channel before how meal kits will help me to stay healthy and like have a well-prepared meal at home where it's not just kind of like endless portions and endless foods that may not be healthy. So if you are looking to get yourself healthier, meal kits are a great way to do it. There's also a service called Imperfect Produce where basically you're getting the produce that wouldn't be like perfect enough to sell in the grocery store, but it's still great produce and you get it at a discount and it's delivered right to your door. So I haven't started that yet, but I'm planning on it because then I'll just have my fruits and veggies delivered to me and I don't even have to remember them at the store. I don't have to like pick out what I want and hold myself accountable for eating them. they're gonna get delivered to my doorstep, so I'm gonna wanna eat them because they're at my home. You could always sign up for services like that too to ensure that you're getting the groceries and the foods at your home that you need to eat healthy. Going back to working out for a second, I love a good at-home workout. So on my channel before, I've talked about how my husband spoiled me and got me a treadmill for my birthday because that's when I was like in the thick of postpartum depression. I was recovering still somewhat from labor. It was like 8 weeks after that. I was having a hard time getting back in shape, so we have one of the Nordic Trek like foldable treadmills in our garage, and I try and use that almost every day or several times a week. But aside from that, I love at-home workouts. So I will frequently look on YouTube for at-home workout videos. I used to love like Jillian Michaels videos. I'll do yoga from videos on YouTube, and I'll even take my baby and start to do at-home workouts with him. He has so much fun with it, especially now that he's getting older. The fact that I can like lift him up in the air and bring him back down. It's just like a great way to interact with him. He really enjoys it, and it's a workout for me because he's 20 pounds and he's heavy to move. I think it would be fun to do a whole video just on like a workout routine with baby, so give this video a thumbs up if you would like to see that. But I love to just do like quick moves. I'll do crunches with him, I'll do squats with him, I'll do arm raises. It's like the funnest thing, and it actually gets me in shape and gets me toned much more than I would expect it to. So I would highly recommend working some of those into your day-to-day as well. I gotta bring him in here because he's just being so loud. He's going through this phase where he loves to scream and be really high-pitched, and he wants to do it right now. Is that true? Is that true? So my second to last tip is to use MyFitnessPal. So this app is wonderful for tracking your calories, for tracking what you're eating, and tracking your workouts. To me, it's not about the specific calories. I'm actually not a calorie counter. I don't keep track of mine whatsoever. I just eat healthily and eat like good portions, and I pay attention to what my body is going to respond to. But MyFitnessPal is great because it holds me accountable, so it allows me to see that like I have to be entering this information in, and when I know that I'm going to be entering in what I'm eating, I'm a lot less likely to eat an entire pizza, and I'll probably just have one slice because I know I have to record it and I know I have to look at that later. So anything like that, like food diaries, little journals, even just a piece of paper where you write it down. I use the note section in my phone a lot to take lists and to make notes and things like that. So whatever way is best for you, but basically just tracking what you're eating, like maybe when you're eating it, how you feel afterwards, and what workouts you're doing. Those are ways that you're holding yourself accountable, and you're going to be able to measure your success that way. I've also talked about how I do the same thing with my weight, so this is going to sound like so anal of me, but I weigh myself every single week on the exact same day, exact same like time of day, everything like that. So basically I always weigh myself like either Friday mornings or Saturday mornings to keep track of my weight and monitor my progress, and then I have the weekend to have like as my cheat days. That's just what works for me, but I've actually done that for years, for like literally 10 years, and I have lists in my phone all the way back to 2014 of my weekly weigh-ins. It is like so over the top. I'm not saying you should do that, but I'm saying find a program or like a way of tracking it that works best for you, and for me, that's what works best for me. I also like giving myself the weekends to like kind of have as cheat days so that I'm not being so strict, because when you're overly strict with yourself, you're probably going to bend and to like go off the deep end, or at least that's how I am. So if I'm overly strict and I feel like I'm missing chocolate so bad, I'm gonna eat an entire chocolate cake and then I'm gonna feel awful. But if I allow myself a little bit of chocolate here and there, or I know that like Saturday is my day to have chocolate cake, I'll let myself have a piece of chocolate cake and I won't be that stressed about it, because then come Monday it's like back on my game. So just find a way that works best for you, find a way of tracking it, and hold yourself accountable to it. And then last but not least, I would say to look for inspiration and bookmark images, like make collages. I use Pinterest a lot. I actually have a whole like secret board on Pinterest where it's only like fit inspiration for myself, and then I'll repin images of like celebrities or fitness people or people who I want to aspire to be, and I'll have it all in one board. So when I'm feeling really sluggish, when I know I need the motivation and I can't get off the couch, then I will just go look at that Pinterest board, and like by browsing all the images of all these like fitness people in the gym, I'm like, okay, yeah, I should get up and go work out. Or if I'm like tempted to eat an entire pizza, which I do sometimes, but if I'm tempted to eat an entire pizza, then I'll like look at that board and then I'm like, okay, no, that's my end goal. That's what I'm hoping to be like, so I'm not gonna eat the whole pizza. Similarly, you can also bookmark images on Instagram now, so that's a great place to do it as well. I'll bookmark pictures and go back through them. You can even categorize them, almost similar to Pinterest, and have like a little secret folder in Instagram with just images that you've bookmarked that nobody knows are there. That sounds really creepy, but it can be super helpful. So when I was a teenager, yeah. When I was a teenager, I would even just like rip out pictures from magazines and like put them up in my room as fit inspiration. So whatever way you want to save images, totally up to you. But I would just have like a visual goal for what you want to aspire to be like and what your end goal is like, fit-wise or health-wise, and then look back at that when you feel like you need the extra inspiration. Because it's one thing to have to like kick yourself back into gear and motivate yourself, but it's another thing to have an actual visual in front of you that is motivating you. And sometimes you may find that you need that, and that's totally okay. Alright guys, so those are all of my quick tips for today. I wanted to make this video all about like super easy things that you could implement right now, today. Go start after this video, start doing it. Rip out some pictures, toss all the junk food in your cabinets, like sign up for some healthy meal kits, whatever it may be. Get yourself some cute workout clothes. Let me know if you'd like a more in-depth video, and also if you'd like that at-home baby workout. I think that would be super fun to do. But like I said, it's definitely been a journey losing the baby weight. It's something I'm really passionate about. I feel so much better now that I have like my postpartum weight gone. And like I said, I've lost 40 pounds total, and 30 of that was the baby weight, and then I lost 10 pounds past the baby weight. And so now I'm back to what I was like before we even thought about having kids. It's kind of crazy. And I do think breastfeeding is playing into that as well, but these tips and just an overall healthy lifestyle combined with it are what are setting me up for fitness success. So I hope you enjoyed this video and it gave you some great motivation. Let me know what you guys would like to see in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Say bye, Bubba. He's like, Mom, say bye, Bubba. All right, bye guys.